Welcome back to World 9 of Donkey Kong Country Returns on original hardware. This is the only level of World 9, the Golden Temple. If you don't have any of the, well, if you don't have all of the orbs, you can just leave by going to the left, but since we have all of them, let's make our way in. And there we go. That's what awaits on the inside of the Golden Temple. The golden banana that teleports you when you eat it. And this is the only stage. I think from now on it just sends us directly here. So there's not too much to do here, but ground pounding that platform just gives us one of the 5 jigsaw pieces. They're not too difficult to get. And again, there's just one level. So, once we collect all the jigsaw pieces from here... Oh, also there's no Kong letters anywhere, because you had to get all of the Kong letters to get here. Throw the bombs back at the koalas. But yeah, we're travelling along various fruits. I missed a couple of bananas there. I suppose it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure that most of these don't require you to collect all the bananas. The only ones that do have the bananas completely static. As in, they don't go off screen. There we go. I could probably do with an extra heart. And I'll probably get one very soon. And if we defeat both of those, we should be safe. There's the heart that we were looking for. These bananas will never leave the screen, so we can just grab them. Well, they are leaving the top of the screen, but they're coming back. Whereas the ones on the left there just disappear forever. So they're just there to give us some extra coins if we collect all of them. But now there's some cherries. Some cherry bombs. Plenty of jumps off the enemies and gives us 2 extra lives. Right, okay. We're getting there. Beating this level should give us 100% as well. We're just going to make it over to this one here, and the jigsaw pieces on them. Good. And once we've collected all the jigsaw pieces for this level, we never have to find another one. Good. And now there's oranges. Early on I thought they were cheese, but no, they're oranges, which makes a lot more sense. We're going through an area of fruit. Of course it's oranges. I thought it was some of the cheese that has kind of like a Baby Bell, but yeah. Okay, good, we got all 5 of them. All 5 jigsaw pieces. Just keep going through this. it'll send you down, and there's the end of the stage, looking a little different. The banana mirror has been obtained. And now, you can now play any level in mirror mode. In this mode, Donkey Kong does not receive any help from his pal Diddy Kong, and cannot use inventory items. And to make it even more challenging, he only has one heart. Good luck. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need the good luck. Because that should give us 100%. So what we can do is enter the level on mirror mode, which causes us to lose Diddy. But we should be okay. I got through the level without too much difficulty. Okay, never mind, it does still put you outside. But yeah, if you exit the level, you don't get the completion for it. But yep, the entire level is reversed. You don't start at the end, but you just make your way to the left, which has to feel a little bit wrong. And you do still lose lives as well. It's definitely a challenge mode. And this is the first level we're doing as it, well, with it. But if we're fast enough, we should just be able to kind of outrun all the hazards. I thought I jumped on that, but I guess I was a little bit too far behind. Yeah, since Diddy Kong no longer exists, the game's a lot more challenging with its jumps. I'll take more coins too. Since we're in mirror mode, we're going to hit 999 coins. Blue breeze again. Jump. Don't jump. Jump to the right or the left. Whatever takes your fancy. There we go. We can ignore the other one. Once they're far enough off screen, not only do they unload, but they also stop throwing things at you. Right, the cherry bombs now. We're getting decently far. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have done that. Ooh, I barely landed on the platform. But I'll take the extra things. I'll take the extra coins. Just avoid all of them. Thankfully, dealing with these enemies isn't too bad. Up to the upside down bananas and the oranges. Oh. No, I just barely grazed an orange. Yeah, we gotta get back up there now. Facing the wrong direction, but there we go. I missed the enemy. I was going to get a head start moving right. Didn't quite work out. As you could see, We got 100%. I could have stopped there and just viewed the galleries. But, nope, I had to make this playthrough interesting. I should probably be collecting all of these extra bananas. Right, get past you, we're back at the blueberries. I'm going to wait for those two to turn round. Thankfully the blueberries don't fall. There we go, the edge of the platform is safe. Cool. No more of those guys. Made it back to the circles. And the cherry bombs. They do take a moment to explode, so you should be alright. And that gives us a couple of extra lives, but we already got back up to 99, so we're alright. Strawberries again. The 3 strawberries with the bananas on them. Deal with you. Deal with the second one on the same platform. And the third one. No issues so far. And I was looking at the wrong one. Great. I'm not doing this intentionally. Even if I can use it to farm coins. It's just a difficult challenge on a difficult stage. Next episode we'll be going back to World 1, so things should be a little bit easier. Yeah, we're already over 900. Right, just roll straight past you. Okay, there was one coming from the right. Deals with the one that we don't actually need to deal with. Back up to the cherry bombs. We did not need the extra life. And I slipped off that. Great. That would have got me in regular mode. On time trials you don't actually lose any lives, so I don't know why they didn't do that for mirror mode. Make lives kind of just a regular mode thing. Oh great, that strawberry's quite far. Nothing a roll jump can't make though. Cool. Kind of forgot about that one coming from the right there. Right, deal with you, deal with you. Back at the cherry bombs again. Don't fall off them this time. It was that one that I slipped off last time. We're almost back up to where we got the furthest. Right, deal with those two. Oh great, the other guy spawned in as well. I did not mean to jump there. This isn't even the hardest one for mirror mode. I mean, at no point do you need to take damage throughout the entire game, so... Mirror mode is kind of just the same, but going left. Right, we got through that section a lot faster. And we could take a different path there. I'm gonna wait for this. Okay. These two again. Defeated the koalas with ties. Right, we've made it back up to the strawberries with bananas dropping in on them. And these three. Right, we're back up to the oranges. Momentum? How did I have so much momentum there? Okay. Just lock in. Right, I've sped things up significantly. Back up to the cherry bombs. It's kind of worth it grabbing the extra life that time. Too high. Of course that was too high. This is just how mirror mode goes. You fail so much at a level that you start speedrunning it just to get through it at a reasonable time. I'm surprised I missed that. Oh, that missed me. Hopefully my Wiimote doesn't end up losing batteries. Back to the Koala Brothers. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll take that. Right, we're back at the strawberries. Right, deal with you just so I don't have to deal with you and that. The birds. But yeah, those koalas and these enemies from the background portal things, they're entirely unique to this one level. Right, just get past that one. Right, we're further than we've ever gone. Except for the regular version of the level. Use the blueberries. There's the bananas. We're near the end. We've made it. Oh. Thankfully, there's no way to fail it now unless we walk off the left or right. Because we're done. I suppose there isn't really much to do now. Well, there isn't really much other than, I guess, looking in the extras, which appears to require us to quit the game. So we can see that we're above 100%. And yeah, we've got 101% done. Mirror mode's done on one stage. And if we have a look in the extras, we can find the galleries. I guess I'll start off with the shortest of them, the diorama gallery. Each world has one, and it has stuff that doesn't even take place in the actual game, like riding on top of an elephant. And yeah, you can zoom in and just kind of pan around. The falling pillars. The beach. Anything here that doesn't happen much? I guess there's the octopus and the crabs just in the same stage. There's a small crab down there too, one of the armoured ones. And there isn't really much going on behind the octopus, so it's pretty much just what happens in front. Right, the ruins. I think this one does actually have something hidden somewhere. Yeah. One of those guys from the, I think, Itty Bitty Biter's stage. There's a few more inside the statue. The cave, my favourite world. The minecart. Of course, it just had to be the minecarts. And there's a bat hiding in the mineshaft down there. It's fun to look at these anyway. A lot of crystals and mushrooms there. Let's have a look at the cliff next. Oh wait, never mind, this is a forest. Yeah, forest then cliff. The yellow piranha plant things. They've got most of them here. I think it's just the red one that's missing, unless that's the red one. But to me that looks like a yellow one. Same as that one, but could be red. The lighting's hitting it kind of strange. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be too much going on here, just showcasing most of the enemies. Cliff. Oh, Thugly's there in a regular level, and he's way bigger than normal. Strange. Tar down below. Factory. Ah, the classic Donkey Kong stage. The red girders and everything. Well, not quite the classic, but you get what I mean. Throwing all the barrels down. I don't think I've actually seen this one before, but yeah, there's a couple of chickens and robots around. Robot chickens. And Diddy's using his neutral special. A volcano. Yeah, the final boss right there. Ramby's there for some reason, but I guess there was one Ramby stage that was there in the final world. And the only other gallery we're going to check out is the image gallery, because there's plenty of these. You can see there's 10 there. Another 10 there. Another 10... Wait, what? Ooh, there's more to check out after we've beaten the game fully. Yeah. Okay. Are there any more? I think it's... There has to be more of those, yeah, that need to be unlocked. So that's already 6 that we're missing. That brings it up to 8. Yeah, there's 8 things that are just completely missing. Because we haven't fully beaten the game. I suppose I'll still check these out. Here's the enemy Frogoon. Orc. These are pretty much all enemies that are actually in the game. Pinchy and Pal. I don't think Pal made it in, unless he's one of the boss ones. Snaggles. The Shark. Squidicus. The Octopus. Yeah, that's an octopus, not a squid. Stilts. Humsy, this is the bird enemy that showed up in that one level of the ruins. Squeakly family. Caves. Skittler. And the animal friends. I think that's it, yeah. That's that for that gallery. Critters 2. Oh, we're back to the beach for this one. Squid shot. Oh, there is a little crab thing in the top. Cageberry and Pals. Tiki Pop. I don't think we even encountered this enemy, but Stu can actually throw this out as one of the bombs in his boss fight. The Mole Guards. We saw plenty of them in World 4. Buzzbite. I kind of remember this enemy? Oh! Oh, yeah, they appear in a few levels. They move very quickly across the ground, and they mostly appear as the one on the right there. The Chomp family. Oh, the yellow one's missing. I guess that would be... No, what's that one on the left? I don't think I saw that one in the entire game. No, we did. It has a mushroom as a tongue that you can bounce off. Skelerex. Bonehead Jed. Koali. Yeah, that's the one that's only in World 9 that we just saw in this episode. The Ready Bots. I don't think that top one actually exists in the game. These are just concept art, so a lot of them are used, but some of them are unused. We'll have a look at the Tiki Gallery. The Screaming Pillar. You might recognise this one if you played Mario Kart as well. 7 or 8. Tiki Buzz. Those bird ones that you can jump on quite frequently. Tiki Tank. yeah, if you flip them over, you can actually destroy them, or defeat them. Tiki Boing. I don't think this shows up all too often, but we did see a couple of them. Tiki Torch. Pilot. Ooh, I don't think we spotted this one anywhere. Tiki Lineup. Another one. Like, 3 of those designs I don't think are used. Early Lava Tiki. So this one apparently is unused, but there was a final finished version that was. And the remaining 2 we can't see yet. The Boss Gallery. Oh yeah, all of these are actually available. Mugly. Yeah. The Scurvy Crew. There's Stu. Mole Miner Max. Mole Miners as well. So, they gave those ones 2, apparently. And this one, I think, must have been an earlier concept art, before they finalised the colours. Mango Ruby. Yeah, one of the ones that actually mentions its name. There's Thugly. Actually, I guess Stu's one of the few that doesn't reveal the name. Same with the Scurvy Crew. Colonel Pluck. Oh, this one wasn't as well. This one was just called Feathered Fiend, the name of the level. Tiki Tongue Tower. And Tiki Tongue himself. Just the head and hands. And it's back round to the beginning again. So let's check out the World's Gallery. There's 10 of these, apparently. Jungle Waterfalls. So each world should at least have 1, but Jungle seems to have 2. Don't know if this was going to be an early art style for the game, or if... Well, yeah, it was just concept art, so... They'd already gone with the style that they're currently using. Well, that they ended up using. Ship Attack, that should be beach. Undersea Adventures, ooh! Yeah, this... completely unused. They cut all of the water levels. Which some would argue would be a good thing. Ruins. Some of it looking similar, but some of it definitely different. Bamboo Forest. So they completely skipped the mine there. Cliff Spires. Ferndozer. Ooh! So that's definitely the not the forest, the factory. But I want to have another look at the bamboo forest, because that is very different. Yeah. There's not even a bamboo level anywhere. Cliff Spires, Ferndozer, factory entrance. Okay, so you'd probably see this thing in the cliffs or the forest. But it never ends up getting used. Volcano eruptions. I don't think the volcano ever erupts as well. And then it wraps around. So there's some unused stuff here. The hut exterior. Yeah, this is the Kong Gallery. That tyre swing doesn't get used. Everything to the left of that does, though. It just goes straight into the first level. Island Vista. With a Donkey Kong statue in the background. An 8-bit Donkey Kong statue holding a Wiimote, for some reason. Tutorial Pig. Home Sweet Home. Just having a look inside the shop. But this is another art style for the game. And the various balloons had different colours, just like in the original games. But they never end up using that, and just went for bunches of balloons instead. And the coloured balloons are now used for other stuff in Tropical Freeze. Also, yeah, different art style. It's very different. Family portrait. And then back round to the hut exterior. There's still more to look at. Golden temple gallery. Still 2 left in this one. Golden bananas. So it seems that this wasn't always going to be an entirely fruit-based level. You can see the golden girder there. That's a strange one. Banana coaster. So yeah, a lot of these levels went unused. They may have introduced these in the 3DS version. I don't know, but I do know they added some new levels to that. This version doesn't have that, since I'm playing it on the Wii. Paper cutouts. Again, never used. It's a different art style that never got used. Concept art, great. Wacky blocks. Reminiscent of Mario 3. You can see they're kind of being held up by vines, though, in this case. And also screws. Pudding Wonderland. Partially got used. You see those cherries? Or that one cherry that's there. That definitely got used in World 9. Virtual Boy tracks. Now that would have been an interesting stage. It hurt your eyes to look at for too long, but it'd be an interesting stage. In the Golden Temple. I think... Oh, wait, no, there is more. So the Golden Temple just appears to be inside the mountain? In that situation? Crackers and pudding. It's a bit of an odd one. And there's one last one, the bonus gallery, where we've got all 10 for this one. There's Rambi, looking very different. Beach Bridge. I don't think that set piece ever gets used, but yeah. Eel Flight. We never see an eel in this entire game. We get to see some in Tropical Freeze, but none in this game. Amber Tracks. You'd think that'd be possibly... Oh wait, yeah, the cliffs. It'd be the cliffs. But there's they only added one minecart stage to it. That's Boppopotamus. Hippo enemy that takes 4 hits to defeat, but doesn't even grant you any coins or anything for comboing them. Treetop Village. Ah, reminiscent of the original games. Dusky Cliffs. Again, it's the same art style as earlier. So the concept art, the same person must have worked on this one as one of the previous ones. Old school. You can probably see some of the, I think, Game & Watch systems, or NES controllers, or Famicom, I guess. Just kind of hiding out in amongst the factory stuff. Angry Banana. Never got used. Could have been the, potentially even the final boss. Temple Monument. Not really much going on here, but yeah, there is a bit of gold on it, so the statues originally would have been gold, I guess. All of that would have worn away. Anyway, that appears to be the end of the gallery. I suppose what we could do is just check out a different save file. Not that one. Let's go back. And we can check out the stuff that was locked. So if we have a look in the extras, we can have a look for stuff that was previously locked. So this one has, I think, 2 extras? Or was it 4? No, this one was already... That one was already full. It was the Tiki Gallery that was the first one that was missing stuff. Yes, this would be... Yeah, these 2 were there. Tiki Extremes. Yeah, these definitely weren't used. Tiki Tongue Storyboard. So you can see the moon crashing down onto it. And then it just brings you back there. So then the boss gallery also had, I think, 4 additional... No? Yeah, we checked all of these ones out. They were all there. The Worlds Gallery? Did this one have 4 missing? We definitely saw all of these. So, the Kong Gallery. Yeah, this was missing 4 of them. Petroglyph. A retro arcade style. Or definitely supposed to represent it. Mole carts. Not sure why this one was locked behind 200%. Steamy Adventure. This one... a bird. Volcanic Ascension. Again, another one with not too much going on, just a lot of steam coming from the volcano. And that's those 4. Next one was the Golden Temple Gallery, and I think this was it. There's the temple entrance, where you're putting all of the orbs in. And the temple exterior. Again, not really too much going on there. That looks quite finished. Though it is missing a couple of things. And the bonus gallery didn't really have anything missing. Yeah. Right, I think that's us done for today then. I did kind of cheat to get that by just having a separate save file that is already complete, but I worked hard to get 200% with all golds in this game. So for now, I've been Luke, playing Donkey Kong Country Returns on original hardware. Signing out.